What's up, crypto fam? Welcome back to another episode. If you guys are new here, we do a giveaway at the beginning of every single episode, and today's episode winner is Bill Lemire. Thanks so much for commenting on the previous video. If you guys want to win on the next video, like, comment with your wallet address, and don't forget to subscribe. On today's episode, we're going to be interviewing Crypto Blood. I got a chance to meet Crypto Blood in person in Las Vegas at World Crypto Con. He's a really nice guy, so let's dive right into the interview. I am here with CB, aka Crypto Blood. How you doing?
What's going on, people?
Cool.
I met Steve out at the World Crypto Con. That was great, right?
Yeah, it was such a fun event. I got to meet amazing creators. I got to meet you, hang out with you. I got to meet all these different businesses, and Vegas is such a wild place.
Yes, you can get in trouble if you're not if you're not careful. That's why I brought a ball and chain with me.
Yeah. You brought your wife with you?
Yeah, I brought her out there with me.
Yep, I brought my wife too.
Oh, see? There's a smart man.
Yeah, when we connected at Crypto Wendy O's event, and I had my wife with me, and we got to chat a little bit, and I'm excited that we got a chance to connect again.
Oh yeah, you sure did introduce me to your wife there at that party. I totally forgot. I met so many people, man, as you stated. Awesome individuals. It just feels like a community, man. It just really does. So I love going to these conferences and really networking with, more so networking with the people in the space, like the influencers and enthusiasts or whatever you want to call us, more than even watching the people on the stage. So
yeah, I think we're all intelligent enough to know that collaborating and helping each other makes it a bigger pie, like all together. So
right.
I think it's so much fun meeting other people that are just educating and pushing out content. It's awesome. I love going to those things. And that was a mega conference compared to the ones I've been to.
Yeah, I agree. It's probably, I don't know if International Bitcoin Conference in Miami was probably on par, but I have to give this one even more credit because we were still kind of at the peak of the market in January of this year at the conference in Miami. So it was wild there, but I guarantee you if we had that conference now, I don't think it would have been as big as the World Crypto Conference, just because of the sentiment in the market.
Yeah, it's a good point. How positive everybody was, regardless of how much people have been wrecked this year. Cool. So let's just start with like your story. How did you get into crypto? I know you've been in it for a long time, but how did you get into the space, and just a little bit about why you got in?
Yeah, so it's almost 6 years now. I was lying up in the bed one night, and I used to watch or read Zero Hedge from my bedroom TV. I would have my keyboard and would just scroll up and down. And I saw an article about this thing called Bitcoin and this digital currency, right? Read the article, and literally that night I went out to CVS and purchased my first 7 Bitcoins at that point. And it was amazing, man. That's when the journey started. Back then there was no Coinbase. There was no, easy on-ramp to cryptocurrencies back in that time period. And I had to use Charlie Shrimp's BitInstant service to send a payment into him, and he credited, and basically that his service would credit you on Mt. Gox. And so that's kind of how I got my start. I call myself a 6-year amateur in cryptos because it's a new digital asset. It's a new asset class. We're still all learning. I'm learning stuff on a weekly basis in this game. So I'm just excited to be here, man. I have a technical background, computer science, software engineering. And I also and really into finance and stuff. So those two things kind of, I think, really piqued my interest when I read that article that night, because I knew this would change the game, man. When I saw the concept, I said, this is going to change the game. You've got an economics background. We're going to have a long conversation today. That's one of my passions. Kind of started down that path in, I would say 2008, right around the collapse, the economic collapse, Wall Street, and the Federal Reserve. And that was the event for me that made me the veil was lifted, and I kind of went down the rabbit hole and started really researching and figuring out that this monetary system is just an illusion. And really finding out Mike Maloney was a great help for me, learning about the Federal Reserve, fractional reserve system, and so that really helped me as well, just get that fire under me to really want to go forward with this concept of Bitcoin and sound money, and Bitcoin attempting to solve the Byzantine general issue, right? So this is where we are today, man.
Yeah. Basically develop trust without a centralized authority absolutely like boggled my mind. I couldn't even sleep after I heard about it, because I was like, how two people like you and I can transact anonymously online, or in a way anonymously, without a centralized person through consensus. And I was like, that's probably the most upside down way to flip an industry, like with finance.
It is, and it's groundbreaking, and it really is in my opinion, the next, they call it like the next industrial revolution. I think the evolution of money and how we transfer wealth, that is definitely the next thing. And I'm just glad to be here at the beginning, or near the beginning.
So what are you excited about, like, in the space, like as far as whether it's technology or just in general, what excites you about what's going on?
I think I'm just most excited about blockchain in general. I think EOS, if I had to pick a project, is one that I'm very excited about. If I had to pick one, just because I think, I should say maybe EOS, Tron. I haven't looked at Cardano like that, but those blockchain 3.0 projects, I think, are going to take it a step further than where Ethereum could go. I think Ethereum has done a great job so far, taking us to where we are now with this whole smart contract concept.
Yeah.
I remember back in the day, there was this concept called colored coins, and that kind of evolved into what we know as like tokens on Ethereum, where you have different assets, and they mean the tokens actually represent different things. And so it's just been a great, just witnessing this evolution in this space, man. It's awesome. So I would say EOS, I'm most excited about. The community is strong. I think the tech is good. It's a lot of FUD around it, so that means it's probably good. Got a lot of FUD and it's probably a good project to look at. So that's what I'm most excited about, EOS, for sure. It's already in the protocol, but EOS has biometric capabilities already in the protocol. So you're going to see hardware wallets with, where you can just do your thumb and it unlocks it that way.
Cool.
Eye retina scans and stuff. So it's a lot that people don't understand about EOS yet. I think it's only 6 or 7 months old now from being live, that I think a lot of people will start to see.
Storage. So that's been something that I've been really passionate about, really interested in just seeing what people recommend and what people use. As far as what you use, or not even what you use, or what you recommend, maybe, what do you think, like from a beginner's perspective, someone coming in, what would you recommend that they use to store their coins?
Well, I mean, Trezor is cool. That's a good one. I like this new one called Cool Wallet. I'm gonna have to get me one, but Cool Wallet is like it's a credit card, but it's connected to your computer via Wi-Fi or Bluetooth or something. Is pretty cool, man. So
Oh,
you're able to have multiple coins on a hard wallet, and then use it as a credit debit card. So
whoa.
it's pretty cool. Cool Wallet is one, but Trezor is pretty good. I like Trezor and Ledger Nano. So there are a few. You know, it's up to you. I personally use the Trezor.
Yeah.
I think one of the most yeah, I can say this. One of the most underrated individuals in the crypto space, in my opinion, is Andreas Antonopoulos. Like, people respect him, but they don't give him, just like we were talking about Roger Ver, a lot of the work he put in early in the game
Yeah.
to bring adoption, to bring people into Bitcoin. Andreas Antonopoulos is another person, man, that I just think he's put so much work into spreading the concept of Bitcoin and blockchain in a very, very lay way. He does it in a very nice way, and he's been doing it for years. But he talked about even having brain wallets. If you can remember your
Yeah.
private key, you can go anywhere in the world and travel without ever getting your wealth confiscated. So it's just those types of things, to me, man, are just great, man. There's so many possibilities with this technology that I don't even think we really scratched the surface.
So that kind of is a good segue. What are you working on right now?
I'm doing my daily videos. I also, I don't think I told you this before we got on, I create algorithms as well. I used to create them for FX for many years. And at the beginning of this year, I ported over a lot of my strategies to crypto. It took me a while to find a platform where I felt comfortable coding it in. So
Yeah.
I went with TradingView. It has its pros and cons because it's a cloud-based engine, right? Pine script. But yeah, I kind of converted and ported over my strategies to Pine script. And so, yeah, I'll be rolling out the third cohort this weekend, actually. So you'll be able to sign up, you send me your API keys for whichever exchange you're using, and it will trade, uh, basically mirror my algorithm. And I'll also be rolling out a BitMEX one as well this weekend. So that'll give people the opportunity, with little money, to really leverage up and go long and short. So
That's awesome. That's awesome. So anyone can do that. Is that like a kind of geared towards more experienced traders?
yeah, this is better for beginners, but at the same time, I usually do like an introduction to help people understand trading and what trading is, to set people's expectations properly. I think many beginners in trading, their expectations aren't set properly. You're not going to win every trade. It's about the long run, right? And it's about money management primarily. Number one in trading is money management. It's not even your system. You can have a trading system that loses four times, or wins four times, five times out of 10, and still have a winning trading system. It's all about money management. So just kind of set the expectations, but it's great for beginners because you kind of, the thing that separates a beginner and a more professional trader is emotions, their
Yeah.
emotions. So a pro will leave their emotions out of it, where an amateur wouldn't. So having a system that trades automatically is definitely better for that individual, and they can kind of learn as it goes, but they can make money and learn at the same time instead of losing money and learning. The thing about like why I've really never had a trading class per se, like I can, like in my, when you sign up for my algo, you know, you can ask questions and I'll go through things for you, but trading takes many, many years, man. I've been trading for 13 years and it takes, the learning curve is pretty high.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you're not going to learn how to be a successful trader in 1 year, 2 years. It's going to take a few years for you to really get control of your emotions if you're manually trading. So I use trend lines, support and resistance, and Fibonacci. That's it. No, I don't even use simple moving averages, weighted, nothing. No oscillators, no anything. And you kind of get to that point when you've been trading for that long, you start to just you see patterns and you just see them repeat, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, it takes time, man. And you got a lot of people new to the space. And as you stated, I think last year was a gift and the curse, because the gift was that it brought a lot of people in.
Yeah.
They saw the dollars, but the curse is that it really probably set us back 3-4 steps, because a lot of people got wrecked,
Yeah.
you know, and then the people that are still in the space are holding on to seeing those returns that we saw in 2017. And we're not going to, I've been saying that all year in 2018, we're not going to see what we saw in 17.
Yeah.
It's just not going to happen. It reminds me of, you probably remember, because you've been in the space for a long time. Remember the craze with all of the altcoins back in the day? You had like WorldCoin, Namecoin. Remember all of those?
Oh yeah.
It was just, this is just it's just repeating that, just with tokens. So you'll see most of these tokens go away. They're going to all go away. And you'll be left with the ones that actually bring true utility. And then of course you'll be left with like Bitcoin and Litecoin and the ones that have been here from the start. So
yeah, I remember the exact like window that you're talking about, because I went in and that was when I learned about Vertcoin and X11 coin was this one.
Yes. Yes. X11 script. Yep.
Yeah. And I remember investing in X11 coin because I was like, oh, cool. It's like a branding of the script as the investment. Like, this is going to go great. And it just vanished. Like it just poofed. Like it went up coin market cap when they were listing, pretty much anything on there, and it just exploded. And
I remember X11 because they had their script was called like X11 script or something, right?
Yeah. It was I don't, because their website doesn't exist anymore. I wish I could look back as to like all the things they were doing, but
I think I mined it for a minute because it was so profitable to mine.
Yeah.
And I could mine on the GPU. I just had to use a different, remember, I don't know, were you mining back then?
No, the most I mined, what was it? Dogecoin.
Okay.
It was like in probably mid 2014 ish.
Okay.
And that was my first experience with mining. Now I'm like doing GPUs on Ravencoin. Like I wised up and invested in some rigs.
Mm-hmm. It's still early, and we don't really know where the future will take us. And I just tell people out there maybe listening, be diversified, spread your eggs. Don't have them all in one basket. Because I'm telling you, I've been, and you have too. I've been in this place before where you just knew a coin was just going to be the next one, and it ended up not being. So,
yeah, definitely. And that it's great advice for sure of like spreading it out. And I learned that the hard way between Gox and like Cripsy was another one.
Cripsy, yes, Big Vern, yeah.
Yeah. It was. You're right. It was the Wild Wild West.
I think it's great that we all have different styles of teaching people and bringing people. And so like my style is just kind of giving people a more steady, level-headed look at cryptocurrencies, because even with you, we've been through these ebb and flows. So, just trying to bring daily news to individuals. And I try to pick news that not everyone else is picking, not the clickbait type stuff, just, items or headlines that are really going to help people know what's going on in the space from a kind of a, structural standpoint. So
important news, like
important
long-term, long-term affectable news, like things that are actually affect long-term.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Well, how can we help? How can I help? And how can the community help?
Just visit me on YouTube, Crypto Blood, and my website, cryptoblood.io. We were talking about I don't know, what do you say? Magna. make a crypto great again hats we're selling on. And actually, I may be able to pull it up on the screen while we're here. Yeah, we're selling these on cryptoblood.io, $28.99. Check those out. Got other apparel as well. But yeah, I'm on Twitter as well. And man, it's just been fun, man. It was great meeting you.
That's it for my interview with Crypto Blood. He's a really nice guy. Go check him out. I'm going to put the links to his channel below and also his website. The Make Crypto Great Again hats are pretty hysterical. Part of what I'm really excited about with interviewing different crypto YouTubers is the ability to collaborate and help promote their projects. When we talk about mass adoption, one of the most important aspects is working together as a community to grow outside of that community. And one of the best ways to do that is through creating businesses. And when creators create these businesses, I'm all for promoting them. With that said, I'm gonna leave the links to Crypto Blood's YouTube channel as well as cryptoblood.io, where you can get one of those Make Crypto Great Again hats. And that's it for this episode. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, slap a like. If you guys are new here, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you on the next episode of Hack Crypto. P.S. The new website is live. The link to that, hackcrypto.io, is in the description below. Go check it out. Let me know your thoughts in the comments.